Tough question. You've heard this one before. Is the glass half full or is it half empty? Well, if you're saying it's half empty, you're right. If you're saying it's half full, you're also right. So you see, it's all about our perception and it's all about the way we want to look at it, right? Because in reality, it definitely is half full and it definitely is half empty, right? But if you think about this, do you want to look at it as half empty? Do you want to have that negative, the I guess the versions that they use when describing this, typically half empty, half full, is optimistic and pessimistic and personalities and attitudes and all the things. But if you want to look at it as someone who's optimistic, it is definitely half full, right? And the thing is, arguing about it is not going to solve anything. And for anyone. But let's talk about this as, even though it's halfway, whichever way it is, let's not focus on whether it's empty or full. Let's focus on being grateful for what we have and, using what we have and filling it up some more. Let's focus on filling our glass. And that, is not, the best way to look at it is to want to fill it, to focus on filling it, not worrying about, hey, it's half empty or it's half full and trying to figure it out. That part is not as important as you filling it. What do you want to fill your glass with? The thing is, we listen and watch the outside people in our different situations and our different environments that we live in. The thing is, it's your glass, and do you want it to be half full or do you want it to be half empty? That's something for you, and it doesn't really matter if you're optimistic or pessimistic. You know why? Because you can change your perception if you wanted to. You can look at it as being half full and you can focus on filling it more. Not focusing on, well, it's half empty, and if I'm going to drink some, it's just going to get emptier. Well, obviously, or if I'm going to use certain resources in my life, or if I'm going to do this or that, it's just about more of losing more of your own goodness, right? But you're really not. So don't look at it that way. Look at it from a positive perspective, and you can change the perspective. You can look at it any way that you want. But my suggestion is that you look at it as half full and you focus on filling it. And fill it with positive things, fill it with gratitude, fill it with more amazing skills that you can build up on a daily basis, and in with your gifts to the world, and sharing and being an inspiration, and sharing your story and your struggles and your journey. I think that's what's going to help others, motivate them to change their lives, to help change the lives of others. And so the only way you can do that is if you are looking at your glass as half full, and if you're looking to fill it some more. I really hope that brought you value and gave you a little bit of a different perspective and look on this, because that's what was on my heart today. And that's what I wanted to share. I wanted to make sure that you're filling your cup and that you're looking at it only from a positive perspective. Thanks so much for tuning in, and stay awesome.